I want to talk to you about what is next for your mind. The point of my address is to ask you a very simple question. Are you an intellectual? I'm asking this question because you need to know that having a doctorate does not make you an intellectual. Becoming a professor does not make you an intellectual. Working in a research lab does not make you an intellectual. Just like MDs who are not healers, just like there are rabbins who are not about God. Do not become that person. No doctorate degree is required to join the intellectual academy. This is an inclusive academy with all types of people coming from all types of backgrounds. There are people with only a GED. There are incarcerated people. There are homeless people in this intellectual academy. There are poor people in this intellectual academy. So when I say intellectual, I'm not referring someone who knows a wealth of information. All of you, I'm sure, know a lot. I do not measure a person's intellect based on how much a person knows. How much you know has no bearing on how much you are an intellectual. I define, and many others define, an intellectual as someone with a tremendous desire to know. Intellectuals have a tremendous capacity to change their minds on matters, to self-reflect, to self-critique. Intellectuals are only governed by one special interest. That special interest is rarely self-serving. That special interest is finding and revealing the truth. How many of you have a tremendous desire to know? How many of your minds are wide open to new ideas? How many of you are searching for ideas that challenge how you see the world? How many of you are willing to look differently at the world with the blank of new evidence? How many of you are critiquing your own ideas as intensely as you critique the ideas of others? Intellectuals are a nomadic people, constantly changing their conceptual location, conceptual in search of a better conceptual space. Are you an intellectual?